So, have you ever wondered why you've tried a vintage dress and it doesn't fit properly, or that you've had to basically look in other places and find other vintage items with sizes that are a lot higher than what you usually wear? This isn't you. You haven't just ballooned in size all of a sudden. This is because sizing was a lot different in the old days. This goes back to the beginning of the 20th century to the 1970s. Sizing is considerably different than it is today. So yeah, you're not crazy. You haven't gained loads of weight all of a sudden. So one reason why sizing is different, why clothes are different and they fit differently, is because the shape of women have changed over the past 60 to 80 years. It changed quite a lot. Women were a lot more petite. According to UK stats in The Independent in March 2017, women were 5 feet too tall, when today we're about 5'5" on average, and this is according to UK stats. So yeah, we're a couple of inches shorter. We also used to weigh on average 136 pounds in 1957, whereas today the average is 154 pounds. Also, the waist circumference has gone from 28 inches on average to 34 inches. Shoe size has also gone up in about 3 sizes. So yeah, it's quite a big change. Also, the upside is that breast size is also increased as well, so it's not all bad. Yeah, we've gone from a 34B to a 36 double D. Not bad. So yeah, that's one reason. Yeah, so you wear a dress, even if it is in your size, it might not fit right, or it might be tight in certain places. This is because women were a lot more petite in 1957 and around that era. The main reason why sizing is different is because sizing started at about a size 8. That was the beginning. That was the smallest size, was a size... Yeah, the smallest size was a size 8. Whereas today we're at a size 0. In UK sizing, I'm a 12, but I could be a 16 or an 18 in vintage sizing, depending on what brand. Yeah, a size 0 just wasn't the norm. Marilyn Monroe, that's a good example. People says, oh, she was a size 16 or she was a size 12, and you hear all that. Say she might have been in those days a size 12, but she wasn't a modern size 12. A size 12 in those days was more like a 4 or 6. Well, no, 6 or an 8. Well, about an 8. And she did fluctuate a lot of weight. So yeah, she was not a modern size 12. So yeah, she was quite curvy, but she was also at the same time quite petite. So people get that wrong, or they seem to think that she was, super curvy and, but no, she was actually quite petite, and her size was a 12, ranged from a 12 to a 16. She actually used to get her dresses done. Custom made? Yeah, that's the word, custom made. And yeah, that was the best thing for her because she had a very small waist to hip ratio. So she used to get a lot of her clothes cinched in and basically had seamstresses take care of it. So I hope that solves any questions you have about sizing. One more thing though, is the reason why sizing is all of a sudden tiny. Like I'm a size 12, but maybe in 20 years I'll be a size 8. I might not have changed, but the sizing would have changed. This is due to vanity sizing. This is to make us feel better. So yeah, it's all marketing. It's a marketing strategy to make us feel better, and I think it's going to go down, and we'll probably be down to decimals by the time I'm 60. I'll probably be a size -5 or a 6. Or, I don't know. There are different sizings. But even clothing shops that do 1, 2, 3, 4 sizing. So that's another way of doing it as well. Anyway, yeah, there's quite odd things. Also, if you check out some of the older brands, you'll find they have these weird letters. So with XX, SS, and SOW and W, and it's all very confusing, to be honest. Those are not the norm really for me, because I've never really come across them. But you might come across them in America. Maybe it's an American thing. I'm not sure. I haven't been to America in a while, so I don't know. So it could be several reasons why. There's several reasons why I don't come across. I think it's very outdated, or maybe it just it's not very popular anymore. I think what we're familiar with, small, medium, large, extra large, we're familiar with those, but those are quite obscure, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free to write in the comment section about how you feel about all this, and I hope it's been a bit helpful to shine a light on why vintage sizing is so confusing. So yeah, thank you, and like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you for watching.